What's up, friends? Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Kaye Lanhi, also known as Kay, and we're kicking off another video, guys. If this is your first time here, hey, hello, how are you? What have you been up to? So glad that you stopped through, and I hope that you stay, like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with everyone you know, and I do mean everyone. And for all my returning subscribers, bring it in. Y'all, we're here. Before we go any further, let me introduce you to my all-in punch. If you don't know this about me, which you probably don't, normally I'm a type of female that loves to entertain, and when I entertain, I like to make a punch, and it's normally a wine-based punch. So I kind of wanted to, since I'm sitting down talking, giving you some news you can use, and just chit-chatting, I figured let's go with one of my little specialties. So this is Pinot Grigio with a shot of tequila. Okay, 2 shots. Grand Marnier. It's a strawberry flavoring, and I just mixed it all together over ice, and it tastes amazing. So, why are we here? Yeah, I had said that I was going to, first of all, welcome to the chit chat, cocktails with Kaye Lanhi, whatever you want to call it, Kaye Lanhi After Dark, all that. I decided, I kept saying I need to do a sit down video. I didn't know if it was going to be a story time, on how I got fired on my day off. If you want to put that, if you want to see that story time, let's get the thumbs up going and put it down in the comments if you want to hear that, and I can go ahead and film it. Then I had so many different topics. I had so many different topics that it was starting to overwhelm me, and nothing was getting done. And so when I said that's real life, somebody else could be going through this too. So let's talk about it. Let's talk. So we're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about, we're going to have a chit chat. We're going to chit chat. But before we get into this, you know, it wouldn't be me if I didn't bring you news you can use. So guys, you guys know I'm always on the internet searching and finding little things and things to navigate and make my life easier. So when I seen this little doohickey, I had one before, and I don't have no idea what I did with it. But since I've been reading my Bible more so before I go to bed, I kind of like it dark, like this video. This video is not as lit up as it normally be. We got one light in front of us and the candlelight behind us. That's it. And I normally have several lights on, but I like to be in the dark. Call me a vampire, I don't know. So anyway, I realized though, if I'm in the dark and I'm like reading my Bible, or I am on my computer, it's dark. So I don't know if this thing is lit or not. Let me plug it up. We're gonna plug this up for a little bit. Hold on. Okay. So, with that being said, it tends to be dark. So this would come in clutch, like if you're reading a book or you're on an airplane, or you're doing a road trip and it's dark, and if you're in the bed with your significant other and you want to read, but you don't want to turn the lamp on or the light, this is what you want. You see how much light that gives off? It's a reading lamp. It's a reading lamp. It came from Amazon. I have it on my Amazon store. It clips on to either your book, or for me, 9 times out of 10, it's my computer, so I can see the keyboard, because I can see the screen just fine. But if it's dark, I can't really see the keyboard. So you can clip it to your keyboard, and it has the light on it. You can clip it to your keyboard so you're able to see with the little light, or you can clip it to your book. You're able to clip it to your book so you can read it. Let me turn off this light so you can see. So you're able to see how good that shows? I almost want to leave it like this, but we're going to turn the light on. So anyway, y'all, this is a good book reading lamp light. It's different colors. You can do a yellow. I didn't know. You can do a yellow. It has 3 different functions. So yeah, this will be linked down in my Amazon store if you are interested in getting you a little portable light to read and use your computer in the dark. All right, y'all. Now that we done did that, let's get into business. First of all, I'm not okay. Woo! We're gonna get through this without crying. I'm not okay, y'all. I'm not okay, but I'll be okay. I wanted to be honest about that because so many people are not. So many people are like me, and they kind of hide behind, I'm the strong person. I'm the one that always have to be strong and always have to be together and always have to be, and I'm always there for other people, on which I don't mind. But sometimes for me, like I've said in several videos, I have to isolate to get myself together. Not really isolate, but I really don't talk about my feelings. I really don't share what I'm going through. And I come on here and talk to you guys because you guys are my friends. Now, I done seen several videos where some YouTubers don't like to share things, don't like to share certain things because of the backlash. And I get that. But I also get that the thing that you may not want to share is the thing that somebody else may need. So that's why we're here. First things first. Today, I feel lucky to be sitting in front of y'all today because earlier today, I did what I do every day, 7 days a week. Go out and work with my sponsors, and today was different. Today was like a out-of-body experience. It scared me. It scared me. You are literally the first people I'm telling. I hadn't told anybody the truth of what I experienced today. Normally when I'm out and I'm working with my sponsors, I'll come home and rest in between orders, in between working, and that's my quote-unquote work from home. But today, I was in the middle of doing something, and I just felt, I don't know, I felt like my legs was gonna come from up under me. And I felt dizzy. So many different thoughts. So many different things that I felt at one time. So when I made it to the house, I couldn't get past the stairs. I literally had to sit on my stairs for about an hour and a half before I could get up the stairs. I'm just exhausted. I didn't want to tell Mom what was going on because I don't really like telling people stuff because I don't want people worried about me. I'm going to be fine. But it was once I was able to get myself together to get up the stairs, I just said, you know what? You're off today. You're going to take the rest of the day off. This is it. Fat lady done sung, all that. You're off today. And so I laid there in preparation of, you got to get ready for tomorrow though. You can't, I couldn't even really rest because it was FOMO, fear of missing out of money that I could have been making. And I'm sharing this because I wonder, is it other people out there that feel the exact same way? Like, you just going, and not stopping to smell the roses without feeling guilt. Without, you know, I felt like this. If I'm feeling guilty about being off, then I don't trust God. That's what I said. I said, I don't trust him the way I thought I should trust him, because you are supposed to have time off. You are supposed to have a day to rest, but you don't. 7 days a week, 6 to 10 hours a day, I'm out hustling. I try to fit in times with friends and stuff like that, but it's beginning to be a lot. I'm gonna need a balance. After today, I'm gonna get a balance. But here's the scary part. I'm 52 years old now, and trying to find balance, like finding something part-time or something where I could have a PTO off day and get the day off. I'm in competition with 40, 30, and 20-year-olds. That's scary. The older you get, is you feel like you're more of a liability. And I also battle with, is this me giving up? Not believing? You know, these are the talks that I have with God. So when you hear me talk about reading the Bible and stuff like that and talking to God, it's not that I'm holier than thou or anything, but that's where my strength comes from. And I ain't afraid to say that. That's where my strength comes from. That's what I do, what I do. And so I just said, you know what? You can make all these excuses and say all this, or you can just do it. Just take the Nike approach and just do it. So what? You're 52 years old. So what? The person that interviewed you may be intimidated. So what? You keep going until you find your balance. And that's the pep talk I had with myself. So I'm saying that to say, if you're going through something, don't give up. Don't listen to that negative voice in the back of your head. Go keep going. Keep going. Don't give up. But listen to your body. When your body tell you to sit down, sit down. Your body tell you to rest, rest. Because it will give you signs. And if you don't listen, it will show up and show out. But enough of that topic. Let's talk about how we got here, which is our favorite thing to talk about over here, menopause. The reason why I want to come and talk about this menopause is because nobody really talks about it. No, they call it the change for a reason. It is a significant change to your body. Once it's like after your organs and your your limbs and all that stuff then lived through 5 decades, it changes. And if you're not aware of it or don't know some of the symptoms or some of the things you can go through, it can scare you to death. Like, it could scare you to death because you feel like you're crazy. Sometimes you feel like, what's, look, okay. I took the liberty of listing a bunch of symptoms that you go through after just doing research. Some of it is anxiety. You don't have to be 50 to have the anxiety portion of it. You can get that at any age, but it seems like it's intensified when you're in the menopause stage. Now, for those who may not, just because you may just not know, you may be in your 20s and you feel like you got a long way to go and I don't have to worry about that. That's fine. If you're in your 20s, baby, hold this video until you need it. Because at the end of your 30s or your beginning 40s, you could start period, which a lot of people are in period. There's real difference between period and menopause. It's just you not having a cycle for 12 consecutive months. That's really the only difference. It's probably the luxury of the menopause, of not having to deal with that. But some of the things that you get is some of the other symptoms you have. You itch more. It may not happen to everybody, but it happens. You weight gain. It's harder to lose weight when you're in perimenopause and menopause. You know, back in your 20s, you could have just ate anything, and it's like you're not eating, miss that, and you lose weight. But this, not so much. You could do all the right things and still probably won't lose weight. Don't give up hope. It's not impossible, but if it happens, at least you know why. Joint pain. Your girl experienced joint pain a lot. Not as much as I did at first, but yeah, it comes in the weirdest places. Most times for me, it's Charlie horses, little aches and pains in the knees sometimes, but there's that. Heart palpitations. When I ovulate, or when I was supposed to ovulate, because I have what I like to call a fake cycle, and it lasts for 10 days, where I have a lot of the symptoms except for the actual cycle itself, and I don't get sensitive feeling of the breast. I don't get that anymore, but I do get the heart palpitation sometimes. Forgetfulness. If you are one that forgets a lot, I'll tell you what I do. I use my Alexa. I use my Alexa to remind me of things, to remind me to pay bills and stuff like that. I send myself emails just because I have a lot going on. By the time you're 50, you have so much that you done so much in your brain has processed and has learned over all those years. It's quite normal to forget the little small things or just big things in general. Depending on what you're going through, you could possibly forget. And it's okay. Bloatiness. Ooh, child. That was bad for me. I was bloated, looking pregnant a lot of the times or whatever. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all know I've been on apple cider vinegar almost 2 months. The pills, best thing ever. I do not deal with bloating near about as what I used to. I really don't deal with it, to be perfectly honest with you, because I would get it bloated to the point that I was uncomfortable, and I don't get like that anymore. Thank God. Hair thinning. If you got older and your hair is thinning, that's a part of menopause. That's a part of perimenopause, menopause. I can't tell because I keep my hair short, so there's that. Clumsiness. Now, some people are just naturally clumsy, but if you didn't find yourself being a little clumsy, more clumsy than you have in the past, that's a part of perimenopause, menopause. Chest pains. That did kind of go coincide with the heart palpitations. Hot flashes, dizziness, mood swings, headaches, depression. I was saying, why you stop there? I stopped at depression because I think I'm dealing with it. I think I am dealing with depression as a functional person. I'm functioning in my depression though. Which is why I'm doing this video. I'm not depressed of wishing I had this or wishing I had that. It's just the cycle of life. It makes you sad. It makes you like, what am I doing all this for? My kids are grown. You know, what am I doing all this for? To buy a big house in 30 years? 30 years I'll be 80 just to have something for the kids to fight over? Like, what am I doing all this for? You know, you go through those things. Let's see. Acne, trouble swallowing, muscle cramps. Yeah, I noticed I got off that subject because I don't want to blow air into something negative. Just know that I'm okay and I'll be all right. High blood pressure, fatigue, facial hair, Y'all want to see my routine, my makeup routine? Y'all know I don't really wear makeup on my facial. Half of my damn routine is getting these damn chin hairs off. Like, the worst. Anyway, frequent trips to the restroom. Body odor. Now y'all know at the beginning of this thing, your girl dealt with a little underarm, armpits not being okay. I'm better with that now though. Dry skin, back pain, skin rashes, blurry vision, dehydration. Those are some of the things that I deal with. And unable to focus. Y'all, I wanted to list those things so that this video could be a reference where someone can go back to it or they can share it. A good girlfriend can share it with another friend to let them know that you are not alone. If you are experiencing some of these things, you are not alone. If you're going through some of the things that I'm going through, you are not alone. You're not crazy. You're okay. You also should share this video with men, because men need to see that your woman not crazy because of the things she's going through, and she may not know how to tell you how she's feeling because she's trying to figure it out. Every day is a learning process when it comes to this menopause, but we thrive. So lastly, before I get off of here, I wanted to talk about YouTube. On YouTube, I've been seeing a lot of videos on YouTube telling you that, you know, you're probably looking and saying, am I too old for YouTube and stuff like that? Of course not. You can start YouTube at any age. There's not an age limit for YouTube that I know of. So you can start it. And people, some of the videos are so quick to say, just push the record button and record. I'm here to tell you, they're right. But what they don't tell you is once you turn on the camera and record and you edit and you put your video out, you have to be ready for what all comes with it. It's they tell you to put the cord push the record button, record the video, and put it out there, just get started. Yeah, but you have to give them the information that they need in order to be successful. You got to be okay with when you first start posting. YouTube don't know who you are, so you may not get as many views as you think you should get on the video that you put out. In your mind, it's the best video ever, but YouTube may not. The YouTube algorithm may not catch it. When you're first putting your videos out, you can do whatever you want to, but in my opinion, you can't title your video like someone who has over 100,000 views. 100,000 subscribers or 50,000 subscribers. They already have their tribe, so they're gonna come watch them, even if the title says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. They're gonna come watch it because they want to know why she titled the video that. But from somebody who's new to YouTube, YouTube's not gonna pick that up. They don't know where you go yet. You want so you can't. It'll get lost in translation. You want to do research. Look at channels, smaller channels around your channel thing, but has big views. See what they post to get that many views, but don't have very many subscribers, and work from there. That doesn't mean copy them or whatever, but it's something that the algorithm liked about that video. It propelled them up to get that many views. So if you have something similar or something in that same bracket, research. Also, the negative comments. We can sit up here and say, yeah, those that don't bother me, but it might. Yeah, it's easy to say that it don't bother you until it happens. It might. Are you able to handle that? These are the things that they don't tell you. They just tell you to record. And now you stuck out. They don't tell you that you're not gonna want to record all the time. You're gonna feel like I'm not doing something. You're going to compare yourself to other people. You're gonna, even if you not purposely comparing yourself to it, self-consciously you're comparing yourself to other YouTubers, and it could drive you crazy. It can discourage you and make you not want to record. Nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about the bad things about YouTube. You see your favorite YouTuber and you're seeing them thrive and move on and being able to buy houses and cars and stuff like that and make this as a full-time lifestyle. But I guarantee you, if you had a moment with either one of your favorite YouTubers, if they could tell you the stuff they go through when this camera is off, you would be surprised. Everybody don't want to, because when you come on the camera, you want to have something to talk about. You want to keep your people engaged. You're not going to make everybody happy. You could have and the crazy part is you can have 1,000 comments and one comment to be negative, and that's the one you won't remember. You ain't going to, and that's sad, because what about all the people that think you so wonderful? But our mind is programmed to focus on that one negative. Some people will come and address it. That's what they want you to do. This ain't to talk about anybody. This is just me giving you news you can use. So with that being said, I wouldn't trade this for the world. I do love it because I want to put that out there because I don't want you to think that I don't love what I do or I take this for granted, because I don't. But I also want you to be prepared for this life if you decide to do it. I would hope you would do it. I would love to be able to watch you. YouTube is something that you have that YouTube could use. It's something you'd have learned over the years that you could bring to this platform. Find out what that it is and do it. I just had a talk. I done got some amazing friends from this platform that I never would have gotten if I wouldn't have put myself in front of this. I didn't work with some incredible brands and get so much. I never would have gotten that had I didn't start it. So it's not have I never started YouTube. So YouTube is not all bad. It's literally like a 50-50. It's what you make out of it. You can make what you want out of it. If you like me, it's probably gonna trip y'all out, but I'm a very private person. You wouldn't know that with me putting me with a YouTube channel. I'm a very private person. And a lot of YouTubers are. A lot of, what you see is moments in our lives that we allow you to see. You don't see a lot. I can do a vlog in one day, give you an hour worth of footage, but it's 24 hours in a day that you didn't see. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, this gave me balance. It showed me that I could be private and still share at the same time. And that's what I'm about to get in my life. Balance. I don't know what, I know y'all know I'm all over the place. That's menopause, but I'm finna bring it back on home. I don't know what road my journey is about to go on now. I know it's big. It's bigger than I've ever been. It's big, and it's going to be bigger than I can ever possibly imagine. All I know is I want you to stick around and stay tuned, because whatever happens, I'm bringing you guys along with me. I'm excited for everything that's going to come in my life, because I feel it. It's going to be big. Whenever I get to this mental place where I'm at, where I haven't been in a minute, I know that things are going to change for the better. And I'm super excited. I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep pushing. And I hope that you do too. If you found anything in this video that you could relate to, please put it down in the comments. I'll appreciate it. Please share. Make sure you like and thumbs up this video. Go ahead and put that big hug emoji for me and let me know that you're here. And I appreciate you guys. I love you. Thank you for allowing me to vent, have my therapy session with you guys. And I'll see you in the next